Honestly, I don't know where I was going with that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I have posted a video. I know, I think it's been like 4 months, but I'm back. I really want to make content again, so here we are. And we are back, but with a 10 before the end video, which is 10 books I would like to read before the end of the year. I'm out of breath for some reason. I barely talked. I have a little setup here. Do you see this? I got some new shelves. I have another shelf, like the same shelf over there. That's my fantasy shelf. This is a lot of books that I just love, authors I love. And then on here is like my dark romance. And then I got my TBR cart. And then I got another little like corner bookshelf right here. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. And then I got my mushroom chair with a little Halloween blanket. I love it. Anyways, so here's my new little setup. But yeah, let's just get into the video. I'm so excited. Okay, so the first book is actually a series, but I'm including it as like one whole book. And that is the Mindfuck series. This series is so loved, and I am getting like major FOMO over this series. Like, I need to read it so bad. It's like about a serial unaliver, and she is dating an FBI agent who happens to be working on her case. That just sounds so good. So I really want to read that. And then I want to read Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. So another series that is well loved. Well, not series, it's a duology. Duet? Yeah. But it just sounds so good. Dark romance. Dark romance. So this is definitely like, check your trigger warnings before reading this. Because I hear this is like really, really dark. And this book actually creeps a lot of people out. So I really want to read this. I'm hoping before the end of the year. And if I really love it, I'll probably end up reading Haunting Adeline before the end of the year, which is the second book to this. And then I want to read Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. I wanted to read this last month, and then I didn't get to it. And then I wanted to read it this month, October, right? Again, never read it. I've been reading a lot of arcs lately, so I've been focused on that. I haven't read a whole lot of my physical TBR, but I really, really, really want to read this. So this is high on the list, which I want to say this is like trials, right? Like in a haunted house or something like that. And I want to say the trials is called Phantasma, right? Yeah, Phantasma only has 2 rules. Stay alive and don't fall in love. And then I want to read Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider. I have heard nothing but great things about this book. Nothing. Okay, first of all, I am like in love with this cover. Sorry, I'm like leaning down right now. My back is killing me. Chair. Oh, okay. Anyways, but I love this cover. The second book I want to say comes out soon. I don't know. Is this like a full series, or is it just like a duet? I don't know. I do have the indie edition. I know that she was just recently traditionally published, I believe. But yeah, so I have the indie edition. I'm really, really, really excited to get to this. I hear the cliffhanger on this is wild. And honestly, I love a good cliffhanger. I really do. I love cliffhangers. It just makes me want to pick up the second book so bad. And I love that feeling, like the urge to pick up the next book and the series taking over my life. You know, like I love it, right? Like Zodiac Academy. That series took over my life to the point where I was like going to bed thinking about the book, waking up thinking about the book, dreaming about the book. You know, I just love that feeling. Honestly, I don't know where I was going with that. And then I want to start the Throne of Glass series. I actually am probably going to start out with, I almost said Assistant to the Villain. That's not, what's it called? Assassin's Blade. I'm probably going to start with Assassin's Blade, then go to Throne of Glass, but since the series is called Throne of Glass, I'm just holding up Throne of Glass. I really want to start this series. I know that this series is going to be everything to me. I already know, I've seen the character, I've seen a few quotes here and there, nothing spoilers, so I know nothing in here. But I have read some quotes, and this sounds like it's going to be fantastic, and I'm going to devour this series. And then I want to read Qotd by Carrie Lake. I have never read a Carrie Lake book before, and I sadly do not own this. There's actually only a couple books that I don't physically own in this list, and Qotd is one of them. I do, however, love this cover, so I would love to own this eventually. I really want to read this. I hear this is like professor, student, gothic vibes. And I love a good professor-student romance, like Lance and Darcy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My fave couple ever. So I'm really, really, really excited for this. And then I want to read The Goal by Elle Kennedy. So I have read the first 3 books, which is The Deal, The Mistake, there we go, and The Score. My favorite out of those 3 is The Deal. Like, Hannah and Garrett have my heart. Like, I love them so much. I do love the other 2, but like, The Deal, like, just, oh, I love it so much. I don't think this is the last book though. I want to say there's also The Legacy, which I want to say is like a epilogue book of all the couples. Maybe I'll get to that too, I don't know. And then I want to get to Lotus by Jennifer Hartman. She is my all-time favorite author. I haven't rated a book by her less than 4 stars. I hear that this is like so good, which, I mean, it's Jennifer Hartman. Like, every single book I've read by her, I've loved. All these years, I've never given my heart to anyone. The truth is, I didn't have a heart to give. My heart was with a ghost. And all of her books make you sob your eyes out. Like, she gives you like emotional damage. Every time I need a good cry, I'll just read a Jennifer Hartman book, you know? And then the last book I want to read before the end of the year is Scythe and Sparrow by Bryn Weaver, which is the 3rd book in the Ruinous Love trilogy. Yes, I have not finished that trilogy yet. My favorite is Leather and Lark. I actually listened to the audio for Leather and Lark. Fantastic. So I want to say the FMC is part of a circus. Yeah, she's a motorcycle performer at a circus. Fionn Kane is, I want to say, a surgeon. Oh my goodness. One book I just forgot to mention, Flock by Kate Stewart. I really, really, really want to start this series. I want to like immersive read it though, and I'm waiting until I have enough credits on my Audible so that I can listen to the audiobooks. But that might be a while, because you only get like 1 credit a month, you know, unless I buy more credits. But I don't really want to do that. I don't know. I just might just say screw it, right? And just read it. I don't know. We'll see. And the back like doesn't tell you much. Like, basically the back is saying go in blind, because I've read this a few times and I'm like, so what's going on? Like, what's happening? And I think that's the point. So I want to know what's in this book, what everyone is raving about, and why they're crying. Those are the 10 books that I would like to read before the end of the year. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you have read any of these, or if any of these are on your TBR. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.